Has no one been outside before?
That's it. That's my intro.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm professionally curious and I talk for a living. You're watching Swell Entertainment, the channel where I tell you about whatever I'm obsessed with every week. And currently I am in Pittsburgh. This is no relevance to this video whatsoever. I'm just explaining why I'm in a hotel room. I'm always online. You guys know this. I'm too online, arguably. Problem is that because I'm so online, I often end up seeing things that I wish I didn't see, didn't read. Lately, it's the atrocities that my own government is committing or aiding in committing, i.e. genocide. And then, there's things like this that I'm not going to sit here and tell you is on the same level as genocide, okay? Because that'd be stupid. But it's shocking how much worse concert etiquette has gotten than the last time I made a concert etiquette video, which I think was 2 years ago. God, maybe even longer. I may have been at the old apartment then. But it's something that comes up from time to time, especially because I do so many events. So I talk about, event etiquette. And again, when I say etiquette, some people are like, oh, so I don't have a silver spoon, da 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 da. Me neither. Okay, that's not the point. It's called not being a shithead. Really, that's what I mean. When I'm talking about etiquette, I mean you are being conscientious of the fact that you are not the only person on the fucking planet. That's it. The bar's low, okay? And it's just having care for your fellow human at the same thing that you are at. That's it. I know a shocking concept for some of you, especially in the post-COVID era, where apparently me wearing a mask still occasionally makes some of you feel like I'm personally pointing a gun at your head. Again, I asked, has no one been outside before? Okay, but let's talk about the concert etiquette, because in the last 2 weeks, there has been even more stories of things getting worse. And I'm just going to talk about a couple of these because I really, there's no conclusion to this other than, can you be an adult? Can you sort yourself out? Can you learn to not be crazy? And I want to make this abundantly clear. I am not talking about incontinence issues. That's not what I'm talking about here. I don't think any of the people doing this have incontinence issues. This is happening too much. So either long COVID gave everyone incontinence and that's something that has not been discussed, okay? Or people are being insane and they think that them creating a biohazard with their own bodily fluids in a crowd of people, that's normal and that's fine for them to do, so that they can be more comfortable and maintain their spot right in front of the stage, barricade, the stands where everyone's sitting. I'm almost 100%. So I feel confident in saying that probably none of the cases that we're going to be talking about have incontinence. Things happen all the time. And when I'm working on an event, I'm go with the flow to a point. At a certain point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay. I'm going to go. I've talked about this with the Indy 500 in 2024 when there was a rain delay. And if they didn't start at a certain time, they were going to push it to the next day. And I was like, okay, I can move this flight. I can make it here. I can still go to the race. Versus say the Lumberjack World Championship. I needed to get home. There was only so many flights I had. I had a rental car. There was different circumstances, so I didn't stay for the rescheduled one. There was a twister warning all of a sudden. You know what I'm not doing? Peeing in a concert pit. And again, I've talked about rudeness. I've talked about filming at concerts. You guys are doing this thing now where you film yourself belting lyrics. And again, I'm pro dancing. I'm pro, singing along. I'm pro that at a show. Okay, a lot of you were looking at me sideways because I was dancing at the JoJo Siwa concert on the JoJo cruise, as if I was going to sit there and pout instead of attempting to have a good time. I don't know. People are weird. You guys, okay. But this thing that's been happening where you film yourself flash on screaming so that it's also filming everyone around you. If I have to film myself, I do, you guys saw, if you watch the French Fry Festival video that I just did, I look extremely unflattering in that video. You know why? I'm filming here up. Now there's crowd shots. I definitely filmed crowds. I filmed the videos of the walkthrough and things like that. I did that. But if I do what I can to only be filming myself. Is it the most flattering angle? No, but in the moment, it does what it needs to do, okay? And most of the time, it's just me so I can communicate so that William knows what's happening in the footage, okay? Or B-roll people that get the access later. That's it. But again, because of everything now, we can't just experience things. We can't just have life. And again, I know I say that as a content creator, we have to document everything for social media brownie points on top of everything else. So there's the entitlement of my concert experience is the most important one in the world. I need to get the best video possible. Therefore, I am going to use flash in a crowded pit at Barricade, belting lyrics, filming everyone around me. being visibly uncomfortable and or annoyed, and then suddenly now everyone in the comments is like, girl with the pink jacket has an attitude problem, or you're filming. She's trying to enjoy the concert and she's being blinded by your phone flash. Olivia Rodrigo or Sabrina Carpenter, whoever else is on stage. The filming yourself with flash, filming videos in flash, again, dance, talk to people, make friends. I know a Noah Khan show recently was, I believe, postponed, and a lot of people were upset. And it's like, oh my God, what about people that traveled? And we've talked about this before. This is one of the reasons that, insurance is important. God, maybe I should do a full video on event insurance because I do think some are scams. But that's all insurance right now, unfortunately, but also you gotta have it because good luck otherwise. Traveling for a concert, traveling for a show is a risk that you take if you choose to do that. I've traveled for shows out of state. I've done it. I'm doing it again in a month or so because my dad got me tickets to something that he doesn't even want to go to. He's just like, these guys, right? I'm like, yes, the band that I've been watching since I was 15, 5 Seconds of Summer. Yeah, I know who they are. You want to film yourself? That's one thing. Okay, why do we flash on? It's dark, you can't see me. Okay, yeah, cool. Because the show's not about you. Person's on stage. They're doing their job of performing the concert that you and everyone else around you got tickets for. It's your job to, headbang, dance. No one whips out lighters anymore. We all get phone flash. Whip out your flash when it's time. Okay? If you want to film yourself, chill, fine, whatever. But be not an asshole about it. This is from The Guardian, written by Kate Solomon. Pass the pit diapers. Why are fans wetting themselves to stand front row at concerts? The front row of a gig is a sacred place. When you love an artist, you want to be as close to them as possible, without a view obscured by someone else's hairdo. We want the possibility that the artist will pluck you from the crowd, form a deep and enduring connection, and end up marrying you, or at least notice you. Again, I think this is a fan fiction side of things, which I'm not getting into whatsoever. Just again, if you're going to be someone that is a fanfic person or fandom person of real people, like an artist, okay, character or otherwise, that's a human being. Just be respectful. And some artists are fine with it, of you making a sex poster. That's fine. Others, well documented how much they hate it, and yet y'all keep doing it. Okay, so let's be aware of it. Last month, Olivia Rodrigo revealed how acutely she had noticed some of the fans lining the barriers at her shows. People wear diapers so that they can be front row, she said, adding to everyone's absolute horror, "That's been an experience as a performer that I have smelled." She has smelt the urine-soaked diapers, and probably in some instances, defecation-soaked diapers. Is it defecation? Defecated in diapers? There's no aberration, and while genuine medical needs should be taken into account, situations down the front have clearly gotten out of control. Also, last month, a video of a very stoic stadium worker cleaning up human excrement at a Noah Khan gig. Dude, what's going on at Noah Khan show? What type of fan base? In my life, I don't think I know anyone that's truly a hardcore Noah Khan person. Another story that just happened, we're going to talk about in a second, that also took place at a Noah Khan show. So what is happening with Noah Khan specifically? Are you just so overcome with emotion that you have to shit on the floor? I'm truly, I'm not trying to be cute about it. I'm really trying to understand the psychology of it. Khan posted himself on X, "If you have to poop at a show, please, dear God, just go to the bathroom, Lamau." This week, a fan of U.S. country star Morgan Wallen complained that he, his brother, and his niece were urinated on by another concert goer. Police still investigating. Must we be subjected to headlines such as "Someone also shit their pants at 5 Seconds of Summer concert," and in 2024, "Someone urinated on the floor of the standing section." Wait, did someone actually do this? Oh no, this is from June. Wait, did this just happen? I was going to make a joke about the blowjob in the pit. One of you actually shit on... Guys, oh my God. Do you know how much this 5 Seconds of Summer stock is up right now? Do you know... This shit like this tanks it. Tanks the stock. This is from Alex Young. This is from June of this year. A video has made waves on TikTok documenting a similar incident that occurred at a 5 Seconds of Summer show in Fort Worth, Texas. As I can imagine, there's much of an overlapping fan base between the roosty noir of Khan and the radio pop of 5 Seconds of Summer. Not to mention, Philly and Fort Worth are about 1,500 miles apart. We'll probably look at two different culprits here. Speaking of Khan, during his show in Toronto on Sunday night, he made the audience vow not to shit their pants. You're lying. Oh my God, they shit on the floor. In the stands. Find this person and give them free tickets to your next show, please. They've been through a lot. It does seem like this could be an accident. Like this was this, like I said, could be an incontinence issue for the 5 Seconds of Summer one, because it's on the steps, which means that they could have been trying to get out. Whereas the Noah Khan one, it sounded like initially this person shit into their hand and then just put it on the floor and pretended they didn't do it. And in 2024, someone urinated on the floor at the standing section of a Sabrina Carpenter concert, causing a run on a fairly horrifying item called a pit diaper, whose mere existence speaks to a wider problem. Oh, Liquid Death made the pit diaper. Of course they did. Since the pandemic, when music lovers missed out on 2 years of live shows and young fans were forced to wait for their first gig experiences, those hard-won spots on the front row have become more and more coveted. The cost of VIP pit tickets has skyrocketed, stan culture has grown ever more feral, and the social media value of scoring clear gig footage is at a premium, partly because surprise celeb cameos, as in Rosalia's confession booth, Charli XCX's Apple Dance, or Sabrina Carpenter's onstage arrests, are now built into many pop shows. So as well as the adult nappies, today's barrier culture is a world of strict fan-run queue conventions, cross-venue sprints, and specialist hydration systems. Again, I think that if you, as a venue, are not nuking fan-run queues, I think you're doing a disservice to everyone attending that event. Why are we allowing fans to run shit like that? Artists, why are you allowing fans to run this shit like that? I think it enables the entitlement of certain fans to believe that they have specialty role in the fan hierarchy, if that makes sense, to you as an artist that is still in the fan hierarchy. Am I explaining that right at all? I think fan-run queues are insane. Shows do queues, bands do queues all the time, etc. But I think allowing fans to honor fan queues, I think is crazy. The article goes on to talk about some trying to find attendees for concerts that like have or would wear a diaper for going to a show. And again, the one that I just saw was at Noah Khan's concert. This just happened. Okay, so another show, June 28th. This is posted by Pamela on Twitter. Noah Khan makes fans take a pledge at his show tonight. I solemnly swear I will not shit my pants, and if I do, I won't take it from my pants and put it on the floor. I said that they shit in their hands. At some point, the shit still ended up in their hands and then ended up on the floor and became everyone else's biohazard problem. All right, this was posted to Reddit, I believe on the Noah Khan subreddit. Anyway, subscribe to my Substack, The Glasses Files. Linked down below. So this is from Honest Pineapple. I was so impressed by the show overall, but I was so angry at a group of seat jumpers who took the spots 2 rows in front of us. Everyone in our section, 125, was pretty patient with their rude, obnoxious shenanigans until one girl literally pulled down her shorts and just peed. The poor people in front of them got their stuff ruined. When she was called out by the crowd, they hightailed it out of our section, but we could all smell it the rest of the night. And then Brittanice is who I saw. She had originally tweeted out and like reshared this. Can confirm, I was sitting in front of them. My purse didn't survive the encounter and went straight into the trash because some feral asshole decided section 125 was a bathroom. And again, it's like removing possible incontinence out of it. If you need to go to the bathroom, you need to go to a bathroom. Okay? You have to. Most stadiums, I don't know which stadium tours he's doing, but most stadiums have a reasonable bathroom nearby. You got to be going. You got to be getting out. I know you're going to lose your pit spot. You're going to lose your pit spot. Go to the bathroom. You need to not be shitting on the floor. Cyclospora, the parasite. Yeah. So again, that's in lettuce and things like that. I'm just eating pizza right now. I'm not going to lie. Apparently, I'm going to have to start doing that too because a bunch of eggs out of Texas got recalled. Tell me do I eat gravel? What am I eating? What type of possible in anything? Why do we have feces around? I'm 5'2". You're already breathing everyone else's air when you're in the pit. You're in this area. You're covering everything in pee. You're shitting on the floor. Do you want everyone to get E. coli? Like I don't know. Okay, I don't know. And again, the people around you at the concerts, venue staff. Let me get closer. Hi. Venue staff are not paid enough to clean up your shit. So I need you to think about anyone other than yourself and hearing, God, Noah Khan, why am I blanking on all your song names? Okay, Olivia, sorry. Why am I blanking on her song names? What the fuck? I need you to lock out, not lock in, lock out, okay? And actually realize like, wow, I am one person at this massive concert. I need to not somehow become the villain, okay? Truly. And I need to think about my fellow fan and my fellow human that works here, okay? The artist that's on stage. And I need you to leave your spot and go to the fucking bathroom.
Viral video, Troy Rebelvin said a concert goer urinated on him and his family during the Morgan Wallen show Saturday at M&T Bank Stadium.
That one's in Baltimore.
Rebelvin said Wallen just took the stage when he and his wife felt something dripping down their leg.
And at that point, his pants are completely down. He's literally urinating all over myself, all over my wife.
Rebelvin said his two nieces were also with him at the time. His 8-year-old niece was urinated on too.
I was going to save this for if I talked about the blowjob thing. You know you can catch a case for that too. You can end up on the registry for urinating on a child, sucking cock in the pit. You know that? Like, no one thinks past right now. And again, just took the stage. And if someone says, Amanda, it's a kink thing, okay, then I'm kink shaming you. If you pee on me, I'm caving your teeth in. If I find you getting any urine on a child in my vicinity, I don't care if it's my niece, otherwise, I might remove a limb. You're going to wish I just caved your teeth in because security won't be able to pull me off of you in time, okay? I'm dead serious. Everyone needs to check in with themselves and think of it accordingly, okay? I am 5'2". I have a small bladder. You know what I do? I'm always an aisle seat on an airplane, okay? Because of my anxiety, I hate being like, excuse me, can I climb over you? Can you please get up? I'm so sorry. I don't want to wake you up. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I hate doing that. So I sit on the aisle. I adjust accordingly. And you know what? I don't bother anyone by needing to go to the bathroom several times in a flight, okay? Because I'm also trying to stay hydrated because the airplane is very dehydrating. You truly are like, well, I can't hold my pee that whole long time. It's bad. It's bad to hold your urine. I agree. Go on the other end. Let's be so serious. Move. Don't sit there. Don't stand there. Rock out later. Time it better. I don't know. Figure it out, okay? But never, ever are we peeing anywhere in public that is not a bathroom or a toilet. And again, if someone's gonna be like, what about camping? I kind of want to smack you. Like, I actually... Are we talking about camping? No. We can talk about festivals like that one video. God, this is from last year, I think it was. It may have been Coachella this year. I don't know. But it was a crazy video because everyone was already yelling at her. And then I just see her pop her head up. And she's looking annoyed that everyone's yelling at her because she squatted down in the field of a music festival in the pit surrounded by people. And think about how tight being close to the stage it is when you are there. Just squatted, peed in the grass, got on people's shoes. Again, girl, I'm smacking you at the very least if I look down and my shoe is covered in piss. Because actually, have you been outside before? What are we talking about? Well, maybe she didn't want to leave her friends. Her friend should have fucking gone with her then. Have better friends. Like, what are we talking about? Leave your spot. Make it out of there. What you're not going to do is you're not going to pee in the dirt in a crowd of people. Actually, let's be so serious.
So Lollapalooza was this weekend, and I was not there, but there have been many of photos and videos that I've seen, including this one, which has a bag of piss in it, and they're trying to bring it outside to the trash can, it looks like, by passing it through the crowd. I need you to be so serious.
That's really going to be it, because if I keep going, I'm just going to go insane. I'm afraid to Google more, because I'm worried I'm going to find more cases, okay? Noah Khan, what's going on with your audience? It seems like multiple concerts you've had to make a statement. Why does it keep happening? Is it a joke? This isn't funny if you think it's a joke now, and it's like the barking thing. Hey, just so you guys know, again, oh my God, I didn't even think I'd have to say this. Shitting on the ground, okay? Like, intentionally, okay? Is not the same thing. It's not the equivalent to barking at an artist because you find them attractive. Okay, just so I don't think any of you think that, but just in case, about like, oh, look how funny it is that he's reacting to the barking. It's not the same thing. I need us to be so serious. That's going to be it. I'm going to end this. Thank you for watching. I'm not even going to give you questions. Don't pee or poop in public, please find a bathroom. Be respectful. Like that, like pretend like you've been outside before. I'm actually so serious. Reminder, I stream on Twitch. Reminder that Swell Entertainment is now available on Spotify. Reminder to go Girl Pop Go if you'd like some more car and motorsport content. Shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me on channel memberships. You can also support my channel memberships. That'll be linked down below. Let's follow me on social media. That'll be up here. Let's be happy of the day. Goodbye. Your artist is saying that they have smelt you from the stage. And not sweat because you're so rocking out. You're so locked in. You smell amazing because you chose a new perfume this time, or you showered and you smell amazing, and your body wash is wafting up to Olivia Rodrigo, okay, looking hot on stage. No, she smells your urine-soaked diapers. And that's not enough for everyone to reevaluate, life choices, anything? No? Okay.